when we are working in IT, we tend to, obviously we'll have a very good bonding with our team members. So then what happens is sometimes we overshare, uh, but then from my own experience and from what I do, I have always maintained a professional boundary that there are things which we are really not supposed to share.
Yes.
But then there are few people who overshare and then they get into trouble.
Don't share the password, don't share your salary, don't share your rating, and don't share anything which is confidential.
Yeah.
Okay? You tell that it is confidential. If you are working towards your promotion, you cannot demand it. You have to always approach it with a give and take.
Okay.
If you want the promotion, what you are ready to give for the sake of it. Why should somebody see if you are doing the same job? Why should you get promoted? You are getting salary and bonuses for that, right? Why should? So promotion is given when they see a potential that okay, he can do something bigger.
Yes.
So then that should, but for doing that, you should have ample time for the senior leader to watch you at whether you're doing a good job or not.
Okay.
Multitasking, that was a fad word 1 decade back. But now we know that multitasking is a failed concept. Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Okay. Failing to plan is
planning to fail.
Okay, yeah. This is for the deserving candidates, all the hard workers of the organization. How do they plan and what should be their outlook so that they can get the promotion?
Just to let you know that there is lot of due diligence which is getting exercised when anybody is getting promoted. Never get married to an organization, because when the time comes, they will not even take 1 second to lay you off. If your year-end conversation has happened in December, I'm just making up, and your goal-setting conversation is happening in March, you have, in these 3 months, you have taken up something, and he's seen the progress. So you are putting it across with lot of backing, data backing, that how you are differentiating from other deserving candidates. You can be passionate about your work, be passionate about your work, but never get emotional about your work. कि अरे मेरे बिना तो काम ही नहीं चलता. Sorry, doesn't happen. Okay. Nobody in any organization is indispensable.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today once again I have Risshi Jhaa with me, who is a career, mindset and a relationship coach. And in our last podcast, we had discussed some of the key points and relevant points which is related to career growth.
True.
And we had a lot of other things also to discuss today as well, in continuation to our last podcast. So welcome back, Risshi Ji.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to invite you once again.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, and it seems that it has become a process, so which is good, and hopefully when you are inviting me to your and my audience, so it is making lot of value.
Yes, definitely, because आपने लास्ट वाले पॉडकास्ट में काफी सारी इंसाइटफुल चीजें शेयर की थी, सो आई एम श्योर कि हम इस बार भी कुछ जो करियर ग्रोथ से रिलेटेड important points है वो हम टच करेंगे.
Sure.
So coming back to the work-life balance in the corporate and in the IT industry, क्योंकि मैं खुद भी IT प्रोफेशनल हूँ, मैं खुद भी सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर हूँ, और बहुत बार कुछ चैलेंजिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स आते हैं, और मैंने अपने लाइफ में एक्चुअली काफी मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पैन आई वुड से कि मैंने टफ एंड चैलेंजिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स को हैंडल किया है. सो उसमें वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस जो है वो बहुत बार अगर हम कॉन्शियसली ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं, सो आई गेस कि वो काफी इम्पैक्ट हो जाता है अगर हम उसमें अपनी हेल्थ का ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं, अपनी फैमिली का ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं. सो what are your viewpoints on this?
So actually, I don't have to say anything because in your statement, in your question itself, the answer is there. So let me take a reference from our offline discussion. So you go for solo trips a lot, or sometimes you
Yes.
go out, right?
Yes.
And you have also said that, okay, you work in most of the time, you work on critical projects. Majority of
Yes.
time, right? But how do you take time for your solo trips then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is, again, I'll not put you on spot, but it is the way that there is nothing known as work-life balance. Okay. Like there is nothing known as time management. It is always the priority management. It is the same thing in work-life balance also. There is nothing known as work-life balance. It is again the priority management. At some point of time, what is the priority for you? You do that. So if there are tough kind of timelines for our project, we work hard and we kind of work for 18 hours, sometimes 20 hours also. I have done that, right? I'm sure that you might have also done that. But that's for a short period of time, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or maybe a month. Okay, because the deadline is very aggressive and all that. But you don't do it for 12 months, right? Okay. Because then it is not going to help us. It is not going to help our health. It is not going to help our peace of mind.
But
so just wanted to kind of complete. So we need everything. Okay, we need at the right point. We need our health. We need our family time. We need our me time. Okay, and we need career as well. So whatever becomes the priority at some point of time, that's it. Right? I'll quote you another example. This was yours example. Another example, one of my colleague. And that time she was part of my team as well. And both of us had a manager. So we were colleagues. So the day she joined our team, she had a one-to-one call with the manager. And she was very clearly, she communicated that, sir, because I'm not taking the names, so that's why I'm just considering, sir, whatever happens, I will not pick up your call after 5 p.m. Because after that, my family time starts. So you can decide what kind of project you want to put me on. But after 5 p.m., I'm not going to pick up the office, whatever it might be. So that was a very clear communication. And I was pretty impressed that time. बंदी में यार गट्स है, राइट, कि अपने फर्स्ट डे अपने बॉस को बोल दिया. एंड ही वाज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बॉसेस आई हैव वर्कड विद. He next 4 years we were there in the same team. Never ever he called her up after 5 p.m.
Okay.
She used to come to office by 8. She used to leave office by 4.
Okay.
After 5, she will take up the call till 5. After 5, no. So manager has to kind of plan that, okay, if I have to get some work done from her, I have to communicate to her before 5.
Okay.
Okay. So it is a priority management and it is up to us. We can say that नहीं, हमारे तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में ऐसा नहीं चलता है, वैसा नहीं चलता है, सब चलता है, आपको चलाना पड़ता है.
Okay, but as you said that we may stretch for 1 week or 2 week, okay, but we don't do it for 12 months. But what my viewpoint is that we should have a work-life balance in every day. Like on a daily basis, I think it's important to have a work-life balance. Like we need to give priority to our health. If we are having food on time or not, we are having a good sleep and then we are coming back to work. So I think कि अगर हम उसमें भी, जैसे बहुत बार हम प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं, बहुत बार प्रोजेक्ट्स ऐसे चैलेंजिंग आ जाते हैं. और आई थिंक ये, हालांकि मैं ये बोल रही हूँ कि हमें एवरीडे बैलेंस करना चाहिए, बट मैं खुद भी बहुत बार कभी-कभी बैलेंस नहीं कर पाती हूँ.
I could feel that. Yes. Because it is not possible. आप नेचर में ही देख लो ना. Does sun comes out every day 365 days at the same time?
Not at the same time.
right? In winters, it would be delayed. Sometimes during rainy season, it doesn't even come out, right? In winters also, and sometimes during summers, it comes out at 4:55, 5 o'clock in the morning also. So there has to be a balance, and balance doesn't mean that okay, it has to be like compartmentalized and we have to follow it every day same.
Okay.
It is all about balance.
Okay.
One day we move towards the health side more, like for example, when you are going on a solo trip, right? Okay, you walk a lot. Okay, you walk a lot for a sunrise or a sunset or sea view, whatever it is. So it is like, okay, we are walking a lot, right? Do we walk that much every day?
No, we do need the rest the other day. We need some rest the other day.
Exactly. So it is like one day you have walked more, so other day you took rest more.
Yeah.
If we cannot say that 8 घंटे के बाद ही मैं जब बस उठ ही जाऊंगी, नहीं. There are few days when you have to catch a flight at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so you cannot say no. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I will leave my flight, right? Yeah. So there is a balanced perspective towards everything. Okay.
So in any week of
just
the
wanted
day,
to complete. So there is a program named as Sattvic Movement. Okay, it's based on the health, focused on health. They say that okay, in 365 days you can eat junk on 65 days, but be balanced for 300 days. If you are leading a balanced life for 300 days, you are allowed to have junks on 65 days. If you calculate it, it is like every week, one day you can actually go for a cheat meal, provided for rest of the 6 days you are having a balanced diet.
Okay,
you will still be healthy. Okay, so that is how it is, right? So I hope that answers your question. And in the last, it is like as I gave the example of Sattvic movement, health also, sometimes sleep also. There are situations. There would be situations, okay, in every area of your life. Okay, so you have to see for that time what is the priority. For example, I'm just taking like, okay, in a marriage, okay, in North India, the marriages happen during the night. Okay, and most of the time it is a late night. And by the time that there is a ritual of Kanyadan, it happens mostly that thing will come at like 3 o'clock in the night or 4 o'clock in the night. If we sleep and we'll say that no, it's my sleeping time, I'm not doing that. Because that day, that Kanyadan or the marriage is the priority. Okay.
That's true.
So we have to just do priority management. One day before in the night, if you know that, okay, these are the few things which I have to do tomorrow. Okay. So I wanted to give example of one of my favorite books by Brandon Tracy, Goals. In that he has mentioned that, okay, every day you write down all the things which you have to complete tomorrow. Okay. It might be 10, 15, 20, 25. It doesn't matter. Write it down. The first thing is write it down one day before in the evening. Okay. And then put a priority. Okay. This is number 1 priority. This is number 2 priority. This is number 10 priority. Okay. And in case you have time for only one task, next day morning, just get up and finish your priority 1 task. After that, if you get stuck, there are some ad hoc things, something has come and you are not able to do rest of the 9 things, be happy. Be happy because most important task you have done.
Actually, with your conversation, and this is actually a very great point, because while you were speaking, I was also recollecting that, okay, on the days when I am myself having a lot of pressure and, I work with the onshore. So I guess by India, 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., I need to be ready with my deliverable so that, we can attend our stand-ups. So I think even in those days also, I have prioritized the work, which is like most important. And that work, if I am done with that work by the first half of my shift, then, it gives a lot of, I guess we are able to release that pressure.
Exactly.
So
the cortisol level comes down.
Yes. So the moment we are coming for work, we are fully charged. And I guess we should just pick up directly the main, critical task of the day, which is actually draining us just by, thinking about it again and again. So priority management also, I guess,
that is the only thing. If you want to live in Hindi, what is known as Shanti Poon life, okay,
Yeah.
low level of cortisol,
Yes.
high level of dopamine. Just do priority management every day.
That's actually, that is actually a stress releaser, I would say.
Yes. So there is don't believe in, like, for example, multitasking. That was a fad word
Yeah.
1 decade back. But now we know that multitasking is a failed concept.
Yeah. That
We should
drains our
focus
energy.
on only one
Yes,
task at a
yes.
time.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
So in the same way, we focus on one priority at a time. When it is tick marked, then go to the priority number 2.
Yeah, that's.
Then you have more time, go to the priority number 3. Okay. So that, if we are able to manage that part, we will never have work-life balance.
Okay.
problem.
And one more thing I would like to add, which is, I learned it from our, from the place where I am taking coaching from, is that that's actually a great tool and I follow it regularly.
True.
That is the timer method. So,
Okay.
yes, that's the timer
Amazing.
method. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
tool.
So
Yeah.
I just, it just clicked in my mind and I thought that I'll share this with our audience. So what I do is I just, ask Siri in my phone, Siri, please set a timer for 10 minutes.
True.
And then I put my phone in airplane mode. Okay. So that the entire focus and even the Wi-Fi also, because Wi-Fi is connected. So just switch off if possible, put your phone in airplane mode for 10 minutes and then put your 100% focus into that particular thing. And then, you will notice that we are able to finish that task so quickly and efficiently. And then if that work needs some more time, then again reset the timer to 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. So this is the timer method, which, it works great for me.
It works like it is one of the best tool
Yeah.
because for that 10 minutes, you are 100% focused on that.
Yes.
And most of the time you might have experience, since you shared that, when the timer goes off, you will be in some other word.
Yeah.
And you'll be,
Yes.
acha, 10 minute ho gaya
Yes.
kya? Kind of, right? So in this, I also remembered one more thing. You asked about that, okay, how should we upgrade ourselves in our last
Yes.
podcast?
Yes.
So again, I'm referring to a book which is known as 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has mentioned there something known as 90-91.
Okay.
Okay, method. So since you talked about timer, so it just clicked to me. So he says that 90 minutes a day you put for upgrading one skill. So it is 90 minutes a day for next 90 days only on one skill. Like, for example, if it is AI, or even let's take ChatGPT. AI is a vast thing. ChatGPT. You work on ChatGPT for 90 minutes every day for 90 days. Only on that, in 90 days, you'll become a master.
That's so true, because I was also sharing offline with you that, recently I started to learn car driving.
Correct.
And initially when we go for, learning it, they'll just give a package of 10 days. But since I have never driven a scooty also, no scooty, no bicycle, directly I went and I said, I want to learn 4-wheeler. So what was in my mind is, 10 days may not be sufficient for a beginner like me. So initially itself, I went and I said, okay, I want to have total 3 packages for 30 days, 30 classes. And I'm sure that whichever area, like I will tell you honestly, I don't even know the, what the road signals or whatever it is there. I am a beginner in that also. But then my mind was, okay, if I'm doing consistently, if I'm putting 1 hour consistently, no matter what, even though I am a beginner, I'm going to learn it. And my 30 days have actually completed. And, I have the confidence now that, I was a beginner and 30 days prior, and then now there is a lot of confidence in me. So
I have very, very funny stories about my car driving or car learning experience. Okay, we'll take it offline because we will get deviated from the career to this.
Sure.
So, any more questions on the
work-life balance?
Work-life balance. Yes.
Okay. I think work-life balance. Yeah, I think we have covered that. It's important to consciously put our awareness, and if we are feeling that, okay, because sometimes we'll feel that I'm not taking care of my health nowadays. I'm not eating food on time. I'm just delaying it, or I'm putting a lot of pressure. I'm not drinking water. This is also a concern. So we need to be aware of it, that if we are feeling drained by, obviously work is our bread and butter, but then if we are feeling drained, we need to be aware and we need to balance our life, balance our health and work. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So, Risshi ji, my next question is, like in the last podcast, we were discussing about the,
So I will just kind of maybe finish it off with only one line.
Okay.
So that is very close to me. So whenever I get deviated, we all are human beings. Sometimes we get deviated from our path. Whenever I get deviated, I only remember one line. Okay. That failing to plan is planning to fail.
Okay. Failing to plan is
planning to fail.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It is one line. It is so powerful. So if we are not planning our the next day, a day before in the evening, that means the next day is going to get wasted.
That's an amazing point, actually. That's an amazing point. Yeah. So how we prepare for our next day for some of our critical work, I guess. Yeah. If we are putting little bit of effort also in planning, then that saves a lot of energy and gives a lot of energy.
So actually, you'll be surprised. I take just 10 minutes time to plan my next day. But was it on the day one of planning? No. So you can think that, okay, planning next day, it might take like 1 hour. Then that 1 hour is wasted, which I'm putting in planning. That time is invested so that your next 24 hours is productive.
Yes, that's an amazing point.
Yeah. So, and slowly you will get better at it. Anything which we start, it takes more time initially. And after that, we become expert in that. And so today, I take just 10 minutes time to plan my next day.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah. So this was something important point. I thought, okay.
Yeah, that was actually, I think it will be helpful and, to our viewers.
Yeah.
So in our last podcast, we were discussing more on, how we can plan and work to join a new organization.
Or change our job.
Yeah. So I had, couple of questions for the people who are staying in their current organization, who are working in their current organization since a long time. They are loyal employees, they are dedicated ones, and but somehow, when they are looking for a career growth or a promotion, deserved promotion, I would say, but sometimes it gets delayed for n number of reasons.
True.
So, this is for the deserving candidates, all the hard workers of the organization. How do they plan and, what should be their outlook so that they can get the promotion?
So, I have been on the leadership side out of my 25 years in corporate IT. I've been on the leadership side for 15 years. So, you can assume that, okay, I was on the other side where the decision making in who is going to be promoted, why he or she should be promoted, and all the due diligence. It's a very tough job. It's not a tough job only for the people who are applying for promotion, but also for the management who are actually doing everything to make sure, right from HR to the leadership, who are making sure that the right candidate gets promoted. It is not always the case as a result. But just to let you know that there is a lot of due diligence which is getting exercised when anybody is getting promoted. Okay. So if somebody is taking a lot more time than desired, so first thing which, and it is $1 million input again, right? First thing that 90% of the people, or even more than 90% of the people, and I also did not know till I became a people manager and I started to exercise that, is that most of the time people don't even know that whether there is a role there or not to be promoted. Okay. For example, if I am a manager and I want to get promoted to a senior manager. It has been first, I thought, okay, maybe it takes like 3 years. So after 3 years, I'll go and talk to my manager. Manager will say, no, it doesn't happen so soon. Okay. Then I will again assume, okay, maybe after 5 years I'll do. After 5 years, I have gone to the manager. The manager has changed. Okay, there is a new face there. Yeah. He says, no, I'm not aware. Like that, people are there in the same role, at the same designation, their salary increment happens little by little every year. That's a different point. But they're stuck at the same level for a long period of time, sometimes a decade, sometimes 15 years also I've seen. Okay. Because they don't know the path. First thing. Second thing, they don't ask for the path also.
Okay.
Okay. They just assume, अच्छा अभी नहीं हुआ अगले साल हो जाएगा. Oh, अगले साल भी नहीं हुआ, getting frustrated, अगले साल हो जाएगा. By the time they complete like 6-7 years, they become comfortable in their job, in their organization, and they don't have the zeal to find the job outside because they don't want to get into the uncomfortable position. Okay. They'll keep frustrated. They'll keep in the comfortable position.
Okay.
Now the main thing is that, okay, first you have to find out whether there is a role there or not. Okay. Second thing to find out that whether in your higher things, whether there is a budget for that or not. Okay. To have an extra headcount with a higher designation and all, right? And then rest of the things starts. These two things are important. Okay. And the third thing, most of the time people seeking promotion, they ignore is that there is always something known as IJP, which is internal job posting. Okay. Why we are not applying for a higher level job within the organization? Why we are only stuck that I should get promoted in the same team?
But then, so why they want to be promoted in the same team is they may be a critical resource in their project. And, so when a critical resource asks for a promotion, maybe after 2 or 3 years, a very deserving promotion, they have a lot of dependency on their project. So the managers or the senior managers may find it difficult to replace that critical resource because, it depends how they have built their connection with the client.
True.
Yeah. So letting go of that particular critical resource, it can, impact the project dynamics. So, in these cases, maybe what happens is they may not be able to release that critical project on the managerial level.
Yes. So you are talking from the manager point of view. Okay. I'm talking from the candidate point of view or from the employee point of view. Okay. So they can always look out for another role which is at a higher, like for example, I'm a manager. So I can look for a senior manager role within the organization in some different department or some other team as well. Right. One of the important things which I have also learned very quickly in my career is one, never get married to an organization. Okay. You have your spouse, you have your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, but never get married to the organization. Second point, be passionate about your work. What is the contribution you are making? And also look forward to that in return, what you are learning new things. Yeah. Okay. But never get, you can be passionate about your work, be passionate about your work, but never get emotional about your work. कि अरे मेरे बिना तो काम ही नहीं चलता. Sorry, doesn't happen. Okay. Nobody in any organization is indispensable. Even Steve Jobs was thrown out of his own company which he formed. Okay. Right? So don't be emotional about it. Okay. You give your best. You be passionate about learning, about contributing, about implementing, about the experience. Don't be emotional. Okay. It is only the emotion that, okay, oh, if Sehar is my client, oh, I know Sehar. Okay, when I go to Bangalore, I meet her also for a coffee. She's so nice, such a nice person. These are all comfortable things. Okay, emotional things. Right?
Okay.
So it is always said that, okay, if you don't be professional with your family and don't be emotional with your organization.
Yeah, that's so true.
Okay. So, and you will be happy. Okay. Never get married to an organization because when the time comes, they will not even take 1 second to lay you off.
Okay.
If their profits are going down or any reason, anything can happen. It's a business, right? So anything can happen. So,
okay.
If that answers your question.
That did answer my question. Now coming back to the candidates where they did have, they did have a discussion for the one-to-one. And so one thing is, sometimes the candidates have this consciously that they need to discuss with their respective managers for in the one-to-one meetings, and they do have a discussion. And one is, they do not really discuss with the managers, but then they're in the hope that I have already showcased a lot of my projects, and I am going to get my promotion or my desired hike. But in both cases, whether they have had their discussion and they have not had their discussion, they do not get their deserving hike or their expected hike. So in this case, when they've already got their hike letters, how do they proceed now? After seeing, and they're not really happy with the numbers.
So in few of the organizations, few of the multinational organizations, they can raise the grievances to the HR. There is a HR, a particular department of grievances within HR. They can go there and they can share. But the thing is that, okay, I have never seen that, okay, after that somebody getting more hike or promotion, even after raising the grievance.
Most
Because I have not seen in 25 years even one single case, right? But what happens is that, okay, you attract that, okay, you are on the wrong side of your management from then on. Because you have complained against them, right? So that is going to backfire more than helping you. Now, how to do that? Okay. So first mistake which we do is that when we are having our discussion with the manager, the timing is wrong. Even if manager says, okay, we will see. That's the most of the time the manager says, we will see, we will have a look. They will never say that, okay, you will get the promotion this year. I have never heard even from a single manager that, okay, oh, yes, they will say that you are in line. We are betting on you. Hopefully it will happen, blah, 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 blah. They will never say that, okay, you will get promoted this year.
Okay.
They will never say in advance. Okay. Because it is not in their hands as well. Okay. There are a lot of factors which happen during the promotion. Second thing is that the biggest mistake which we do is that, as I said, the timing is wrong. That means that we, when the increment letters are supposed to kind of get delivered to us in the month of December, and we are talking to our manager in the last week of October.
Yes.
You have to understand your promotion cycle. Okay. If your promotion cycle is from Jan to December, your goal setting is happening in Feb or March. Okay, you have to talk to your manager in the month of Feb or March while goal setting. Because if you are talking to manager in the month of October, 99% of chances are that your hikes and everything has already been frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and as you said that you are a critical resource, manager doesn't want to kind of let you go as well. And if he or she goes to the higher management and asks that, okay, can we do something for Sehar, for example, I'm just giving an example for the sake of it. The higher leadership will also push down that, okay, you are their manager, you should handle it. You know that we don't have, our budget is frozen now. Okay, we have already allocated everything. How come you are coming to me and asking for exception for Sehar? Fair. So the role of a manager is a very tough role, right? So he gets beaten up from his team members and also from the senior leaders as well, right? Okay. So timing, first point. Okay. Second point is that if you are working towards your promotion, you cannot demand it. You have to always approach it with a give and take.
Okay.
If you want the promotion, what you are ready to give for the sake of it. Why should somebody see if you are doing the same job? Why should you get promoted? You are getting salary and bonuses for that, right? Why should? So promotion is given when they see a potential that, okay, he can do something bigger.
Yes.
So then that should, but for doing that, you should have ample time for the senior leader to watch you, that whether you're doing a good job or not.
Okay.
Okay. And also mentor you and guide you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it should be at the time of goal setting, not at the time of October or after mid-year or something. By the time everything is frozen.
Okay. So so when we are having the discussion in the right time with the manager, what are the key points and which we should really put forward, so that our manager is also able to have the visibility that yes, this candidate is actually the right candidate for this year to be promoted to a better position which he is asking for. So now the responsibility comes obviously in the hands of the candidate, whoever
Yep.
is asking.
Yes.
So what are the key points which they should highlight?
So I'm just taking a step back and just to add to your previous question as well.
Mm-hmm.
So discussion, if I have an intention to get promotion next year, okay. So there is one more point which needs to be added here, that okay, I will have my first interaction about the promotion part at my year-end discussion when he's handing over the hike letter to me. Okay, so and when he asks, everybody is asked that okay, do you have any questions? The manager asks this at the end of it, right? And most of the time he's in a hurry to go, but yeah, so you should say yes, I have a question. I want to get promoted next year. What can I do to be able to get promoted next year?
Yeah. So
what can I contribute to the team, to the organization, to the department to get promoted next year? So question number one. Question number two, what keeps you awake during the night these days? So if he says, oh, then his eyes will be lit up. Oh, koi to hai mera boj uthane ke liye, right? He will say these are the 5 things. What can I take it over myself with complete accountability? Okay, so that you have one less problem.
Yeah.
And when you say it with conviction, and if he gives you and then you take the handover properly and you go back to him consistently and say that okay, this is the update, every week you are giving him updates, he will develop the confidence in you. And then it triggers to him that okay, yes, yeah, he is a deserving candidate, the word which you use. Then at the time of goal setting, you reiterate that.
This is, this at this point I really wanted to highlight that even before asking for a promotion in that particular year, and even when we are doing the goal setting, we actually need to plan it,
Ahead.
much ahead. Yeah.
And then because if your year-end conversation has happened in December, I'm just making up, and your goal setting conversation is happening in March, you have in these 3 months you have taken up something, and he's seeing the progress. So you are putting it across with lot of data backing, that how you are differentiating from other deserving candidates, right? So I remember when I put myself for promotion in one of the organization, I did this discussion 18 months back before my actual date of promotion.
Okay.
18 months before, so that I have ample time. And third point, okay, very, very important. Don't be dependent just on your manager.
Yeah, because since we are seeking it, we need to
think
hold
that
ourselves
okay,
accountable.
he has said, okay, it's done. Okay. Yes, why not? You should get promoted. And we take it as a seal, right? Oh, usne bol diya. He said that you should get promoted, he said. He did not say that you will get promoted, right? And then during the year, if he gets another opportunity and moves to some other department or outside the organization, the new manager will come and he will say, no, I did not get to hear anything about you while he was handing over. So always remember that, okay, if you are in line of promotion and your manager has communicated that, okay, we will consider, okay, it should be communicated to your boss's boss.
Yeah, this was exactly my next question, that, when we are just having a verbal communication, we are just discussing in a meeting and we have this reassurance, I can say, from the manager that yes, we are looking into it and this year we are seeing how things progress. But then if we are in that ambiguity that, I am not really sure if things are going to work out. So how does the candidate really make sure that, whatever things are happening, they're done on paper? And
paper. So I was coming to that. that okay, there might be a chance that okay, you cannot get a written consent from your manager. No manager will give you a written consent. Okay, so you can document the minutes of the meeting. This is it has been agreed that I will be working on these projects, and that will give the management the confidence to consider me for, which is a true thing. Nobody will say that, Sehar, you will get promoted this year. Yes, they will say that we will consider you at the most positive way.
Okay.
So then document it in such a way.
And also include the
manager. You CC to him. Okay. Then your manager, because he has agreed to it, he cannot say that, otherwise, if in your organization there is a provision of skip level meeting, in the skip level meeting, you communicate to that I had a discussion with my manager. He is supporting me. I just wanted to let you know. Are you aware? He will say, yes, he has spoken to me. That means you have now two assurance.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise, if he doesn't consider you as promotion, he will not tell his boss.
Okay. So, Risshi ji, one more major situation which can arise and which I have also faced personally. That is, we are sharing a lot of work. We are communicating all our work to our manager. But then our manager may move out, in our critical time when everything is
Definitely
being pushed
happens.
out.
Yeah.
Yes. So, this did happen to me in one of the organization, and because of just this small thing, my promotion got delayed.
True.
My promotion got delayed. So, what are the correct ways in which we can ensure that whatever process is in progress, things can turn out successfully, and, the manager's resignation or moving out doesn't impact the promotion of the candidate?
Only way is communication, and that too written communication.
Okay.
For example, let's take a scenario, your scenario only, and the new manager has come and he has no idea about that, you are supposed to get promoted. But in case you had minutes of meeting of previous year, kind of year-end discussion where you mentioned, right? You have another minutes of meeting of this year goal setting discussion where you have the minutes of the meeting. And I'm just making up that every month you are sending him a progress report on the critical projects which you are handling, not only as in your current designation, but he has given you some escalated projects because he want to test you that whether you are ready for the promotion or not. And you are sending him every month a monthly report. Okay. And also you are also having a one-to-one with that manager, asking that, am I on track? And he says every time that, you are on track. Okay. And you are again sending the minutes of the meeting.
Okay.
That as per our discussion, I am on track.
And
all of this isn't written.
Yeah.
No verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. So when the new manager in your seniority says that, no, Sehar, I am not aware. You can put 8 mails as attachment.
Yeah.
Send it to him and send it to and CC your manager's manager as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who must already be aware of all our past.
Might be aware, might not be aware. But he should be at least aware 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
At the year end, at the goal setting, maybe at mid-year. And also, if once in a quarter you are having a skip level meeting, you are also communicating.
Right. That's
so at least 4 to 5 instances there. So again, it is like exam, Sehar. For 10th board exam, every kid prepares.
Yes.
Last 10 years ka paper karega, pura wo revise karega. It is the same thing we have to approach our promotion as. It's an exam. Have we covered all the angles? Have we documented all the angles? Okay. And don't think that any of these people, I'm not against the manager or something, but in the organization, nobody is your family, whether they say we are a family or not. Nobody is your family. So
colleagues are not our friends?
No, I'm talking about, I'm not saying that friends or colleagues, nobody is a family.
Okay.
So in family, what happens is that if you talk to your mom, you don't have to document anything, right? Her word, अगर उन्होंने बोला कि हाँ बेटी कर ले, कार खरीद ले तू. That's enough. Her word is enough. Okay, because she's a family and you are a family to her, right? but not in the organization. In organization, don't consider anybody as a family.
That's the harsh truth.
That's a
bitter
harsh
truth.
That's a harsh. Yes, my first manager, when I was a fresher, okay, I'm still in touch with him after 25 years.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of my other managers, I'm still in touch with them.
Okay.
Okay, there are few of my ex managers. I am still having Zoom call. They are Goras, and they are in either in UK or Switzerland or somewhere, Australia and all. I'm still in touch with them not only on WhatsApp, but we have regular, every 2 or 3 months we have a regular catch up on Zoom. Okay, and they means I have worked with them like some 20 years back, with someone 15 years back, that kind of thing. Okay, so that relationship has developed only after I left the organization or they left the organization. During the organization, only professional relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will go to them for guidance, because if I know that they are open to mentor, yes, I will go. But that bonding only starts after one of you have left.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Okay, and the other times you will also feel that okay, you used to be close to like 100 people while you were working in the organization. After you leave the organization, only 10 people talk to you. 90 people have fizzled out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That also happens. Okay. And it's part and parcel of life. There's nothing to complain about.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to touch this topic also, but just before we touch this topic, I had just one question. Which is like, when we are discussing our things with our manager, and our manager is also, if the promotion is really something which they also want to give us, so what are the steps? Like, do we need to have a continuous follow-up plan or monthly meetings?
Yes.
And then discussing our progress and what are the other things which I'm working on.
So everybody, like I said that, okay, I think it is the repetition of the last question. But what I wanted to say that, okay, prepare all sides of it, like we prepare for all the subjects in the exam. We will not say, oh, I like maths, I will only prepare for maths. Then you'll fail. You will fail in 10th board. Right? We have to cover all the subjects, right? In the same way, we have to cover all the subjects here also. In like at the junior level, your manager can be the decision maker, okay, and they will just seek permission from the boss's boss, which is like skip level, and you will get. But when you become a manager and you want to get into the senior manager role, in most of the organization, it is the peer feedback also gets into. Like, for example, you have your manager, your skip level manager. Okay, in some other department, do you know a manager and their skip level also, and do they know that what is the contribution to the organization by you? So they seek feedback from your peer groups as well.
Okay.
Especially at the senior level. When I was getting promoted from a VP to a executive director, okay, and it was there in the form when I filled up the promotion form. That, okay, who are the 3 people, 3 EDs who can vouch for you? Okay. Apart from your own ED. So it is like, it's a broad horizon. So it is not like that, okay, you are only like okay, horse, just you are covered from all sides and you are just running in one direction, right? Like we say that, okay, ek kuएं ka medhak. No, you have an ocean around you. Yeah. Okay. So they will also see that, okay, if you are being transferred to some other department, will you be able to handle that pressure there? So all those things. So communication is the key. Okay. And in the broad. So, and second thing is networking is the key. Yeah. So, so I used to try that, okay, if there are any critical kind of platforms, okay, where I can get visibility by contributing, right? Like, for example, in every organization, most of the organization, there is a platform for women development or women employees development. I always used to be on that because it's high visibility. Okay, women are generally, they are less in percentage in the organization. We always used to kind of push that, okay, how can we increase the number of women in our organization or in our team? So I always used to be there in that because it used to give me the visibility. Okay, and that was strategically planned. And second, I used to always mentor a woman employee. Okay, because they will talk and I will get the visibility.
That's a good strategy actually.
Yes.
So one more thing, ऋषि जी, जैसे कि क्या होता है कि हम कुछ एम्प्लॉयज में भी ये सोच सकते हैं कि हमने मैनेजर से बात की, हमारा डिस्कशन उतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ, तो मैं सीनियर जो मैनेजर होते हैं उन्हें मैं पीछे से जाके अप्रोच करूं, यू नो, I'll just approach that particular person and I'll not keep my manager informed about that. So I think
worst mistake to do.
Yeah. So I think in these cases we should always maintain transparency.
You should maintain transparency. If you're not going very well with your manager, it's a different point.
Yeah.
Now you are escalating against your manager.
Yes.
That can be in private. Okay, because obviously you don't want your manager to know that you are escalating, right?
Yeah.
But if you want a promotion, you have spoken to your manager, okay, and then without keeping your manager in loop, you are going to skip level and talking to him also. And even after talking to him, you are not informing your manager.
Yeah.
Then it is
That's
like, okay,
like a completely wrong action.
Yeah. So because first thing you are doing is that you are hurting your manager's ego right there.
Yeah.
Okay, at the wrong place. Okay. Second thing is that, okay, if even with your skip level, because as soon as you will be out of the call, that guy will call up your manager.
Okay.
Hey, Sehar called me up and we had a call and she wanted to get promoted. You never told me. So what, your manager will be in bad light because of whom? You.
Yeah.
So you will automatically become in bad light for your manager. Then he will, instead of your promoter, he will become your blocker.
Okay.
So never cross the line without keeping your manager informed.
Okay.
If it is something which is related to harassment or not treating you properly and you want to escalate to HR or to your skip level, that's a different ballgame. Okay. But if you are working as a team, you work as a team.
Okay.
And these are all very, very good questions which Sehar is asking. So thank you, Sehar, for that. Because if you keep all these things in mind, your journey in the organization, day-to-day journey in your organization, and your visibility and your celebrations, appreciations, promotions, it will become easier.
That's great, Risshi ji. Yeah. And, before we wrap up, I have one question, which is, when we are working in IT, we tend to, obviously we'll have a very good bonding with our team members. So then what happens is sometimes we overshare. But then from my own experience and from what I do, I have always maintained a professional boundary that, there are things which we are really not supposed to share.
Yes.
But then there are few people who overshare and then they get into trouble.
Yes.
So should we maintain friendship and also, have a boundary, professional boundary?
Yes. So I'll give you an example. Okay. I should not be sharing this, but yes, we all do mistakes. So I will share one of my mistakes. Right? Okay. So it was long back, and sometime in 2005, I joined the organization, and we were 5 operations managers there. And our designation was associate director. So we were 5 operations manager, and one day, one operation manager, what is there to hide, man? Let's share our package.
That's like a red flag.
And we all shared.
Oh my God.
Okay. And believe me, that was the day. Till that point of time, we were together as friends. From that point onwards, there became a big gap came. Because I was earning more than somebody else. He was thinking, why Risshi is earning more than me? Okay, I am more capable than him. And that friction started. Okay, we never became that kind of friend again.
Okay.
So, like you rightly said, there are professional boundaries. Don't share the password, don't share your salary, don't share your rating, and don't share anything which is confidential.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell that it is confidential. Somebody will say, "Hey, yaar, kya you are showing too much of attitude." That's fine. Take it. Like, okay, please don't misunderstand me, but I cannot share.
Okay.
It will save you with lots and lots of trouble. I know somebody whom I have fired only because he shared his password,
Okay.
which was like not so like it was with a good intention that okay, you go to the password and you help that person, that client or whatever. But no, because it got picked up in from a tool, and it was raised as a red flag.
Thank you, Rishi ji. It was an amazing conversation, and हमने बहुत सारी new topics को आज touch किया.
Yes.
And
I also felt the same. That it was amazing. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm sure कि आपकी जो insights है और आपके life की खुद जो आपने experiences and then आपका जो पूरा journey था from last podcast and then this one. So again, I'll ask my viewers कि if someone wants to get in touch with Rishi ji, I have mentioned the details of my website in the description of this podcast. You can go ahead and register with your details, and also for any suggestions on some topics which we may have missed, please feel free to put it in the comment section. क्योंकि मैं और ऋषि जी हम दोनों ही उसको रीड करेंगे, and then definitely we'll try to help you. And so I would like to thank Rishi ji once again, and Rishi ji, if you would like to add anything for our audience.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for having me here, and I enjoyed, and last podcast, I enjoyed this as well. I hope that this has been some kind of value add to our viewers. Also, I wanted to kind of share is that, okay, very soon I would be starting, you can say that, okay, a call every Sunday, okay, because Sunday is the day when I don't do anything for my business. So that's a call where I would like to answer your queries online, and the name which I have decided is that, okay, ask me anything, okay, which is related to career as well as relationship. And you can again use the platform which Sehar is asking about. You can register there, and she will share the details with me, and I'll add you to the group.
Yeah,
okay? So that's how it is. We can help you out. Also, if you want to take our coaching journey together, you can again mention your interest in the same kind of website, and you'll get a ping from one of us.
Thank you, Rishi ji. So for any personalized coaching which is related to career as well as with the relationship, please feel free to contact any of us. We both will be sharing our business numbers.
Yes.
In the description, you will be able to find it. So you can go ahead and do that. Yeah. So thank you once again for watching our podcast, and it was an amazing conversation, Rishi.
Yes. Thank you. I also hope the same, and looking forward for a few more podcasts with you.
Thank you. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.